Before we start this episode with the problem with, I want to say these videos are made because these teams should be finishing the jobs they are expected to do, not because they are trash. I want to repeat, not because they are trash. Also, I want to thank y'all for the support on the recent videos. We really appreciate it since it's just the three of us creating these with no help. So I just want to say thank you and enjoy the video.
For the third time in a row, fourth time in 5 years, and 26th time in franchise history, they are the world champions.
What is up, guys? Your boy Cam here. Before we start, make sure y'all continue to love and support. Make sure you like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And make sure y'all click the bell to be notified when we upload. Today, we have the problem with the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees are a franchise of greatness. People who don't watch the sport know who this team is. Most likely 3 in every 10 people own a Yankees hat just because it's that iconic. The Yankees have done a lot of winning in their long history with 27 World Series titles. Yes, 27. As all baseball fans know, this is a team that is at the top of the American League almost every year. But why recently can't they win a World Series or even make it there? This historic franchise hasn't won the World Series since 2009, and they've only won it twice in the past 21 years now. Why can't they make it back? Why can't they win one? I will hopefully try and answer your questions in this video.
Who's going to win the World Series and why?
I think the Yankee pitching is just going to be a little better than the Phillies. I like Mariano Rivera as the closer. I think the Yankees are going to win in 6.
In the week of October 28th through November 4th, 2009, history was made for this franchise. They would attempt to claim their 27th World Series title. The starting pitchers Cliff Lee for the Phillies and CB Sabathia for the Yankees were facing off in the 2009 World Series. This game starts scoreless through 2 innings. Then the top of the third comes. With 2 outs, Chase Utley puts his team on top with a solo home run.
Line into the corner. Back at the track. It is 1-0 Phillies. Utley goes deep. And Philadelphia strikes first in game 1.
While Phillies pitcher Cliff Lee has held the Yankees scoreless through 5 innings and struck 7 Yankees out, Chase Utley hits another homer to put the Phillies up 2-0 in the top of the 6th inning. This World Series is looking tough for the Yankees, is losing the first game 6-1 and falling 0-1 in the series. With New York taking the next 3 games pretty easily, they went to game 5 thinking they had the series locked up. They pull into Philadelphia with their heads high, but maybe a little too high. Through 4 innings, the game is not looking good for the Yankee squad.
And a fly ball into right. Back at the wall. Utley goes deep. 2 on, nobody out, and a base hit up the middle. Here comes Utley. Here's the throw by Gardner. Cut off 4-1. Into a force out his first time up. And there's a shot into right. Swisher over to get it. Ryan Howard will score.
But headed back to New York, they wanted to win, and that they did, posting 2 runs in the 2nd and 3rd inning and 3 in the 5th. They won the game 6, taking home the World Series 7-3, winning the series 4-2. With the likes of A-Rod and Derek Jeter, this team was dominant. These two are a historic dynamic duo. It also helped that Mark T for short led the team with 39 home runs that season. Yes, 39. But they also are the Yankees, so they have a good manager, right? Well, in his 2nd season, Joe Girardi won them the World Series, and he looked to be the answer for this franchise in their quest for many more championships, right? Well, there's a reason he is coaching the Phillies now and not the Yankees. The years 2010 through 2016 haunt Yankees fans to this day. While never dipping below 500, they didn't really win anything. They did make it to the ALCS twice though, but they lost both times. First was in 2010, the year after the World Series victory. They lost to the Texas Rangers in 6 games, and the second time they made it was in 2012. This time they would lose to the Detroit Tigers by getting swept. Other than those 2 years, they missed the playoffs 3 years and lost the ALDS once, and lost the ALWC once, which is the wild card. It was then that the Yankees decided to end the Joe Girardi era, as they announced he would not return as manager. Stepping in the empty manager position for the Yankees would be Aaron Boone. This was his first manager job, and it was a huge one at that. So far, sitting here in January 2021, Boone has not missed the playoffs as the manager of this team. He has also built a powerhouse with some of the tools left over from the Girardi days. As his leading players being Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, he has a pretty solid team, and he keeps winning games but always falls short of the chip. Why? Going into 2019, the last full season of baseball, the Yankees were obviously a powerhouse, and it showed as they homered their way to 103 wins and they finished first in their division. The Yankees would sweep an upcoming great team in the Minnesota Twins in the ALDS, but would ultimately fall short in the World Series opportunity. They would lose to the Astros in 6 games in the ALCS, but it is known that the Astros were cheating, so maybe the Yankees would have won that series. Who knows now? But ultimately, not counting 2020, this was their last great season. They broke home run records and pitched their way through teams that were on top, but without a championship appearance. Yes, Joe won them the World Series in his second year, but he obviously wasn't the answer, as they brought in Aaron Boone and had great success with him, with 4 straight playoff appearances and records all above 550. I think Aaron is the answer for this team, and I think he's shown he can manage this team as a whole. They just need to play in the playoffs better. They're always falling short of the World Series, as 2 out of 4 years they made it to the ALCS and lost. I mean, one of those years was the Astros, who could have been cheating. It's been proven they were cheating. The fans of this team know what they have, and they know they have a winner. They also know that Boone is the answer. These fans just want to see a World Series appearance at least. They have been waiting since 2009. That is 12 years now. They are hungry for this. I think the future is bright for this team. They do have to compete with the Dodgers now, but they would only ever run into them in the World Series. They did just lose to the Rays last year. I don't see it happening again. I see one of the best farm systems in the MLB in New York, with also a stacked roster already. I don't see this team slowing down at all. All that has kept this team down is injuries, and I feel like if they can get healthy and speed things up, they're destined for success. The problem with the New York Yankees was previous managers and injuries that has plagued the team all throughout these 12 years. Both of these problems are fixed now, I hope, if these players can stay healthy, because they fixed the manager position. But we'll see next season, as this team I feel like will dominate. Thank you for watching episode 4 of The Problem With. We are trying to put these out as fast as possible, so bear with us. Please like and subscribe and continue your support. We also appreciate all the love episodes 1 and 2 and 3 got, so please keep it up. It's been your boy Kam. Peace.